Night of the final day. So we have 6 more hours. And even then, we're going to actually wait a moment, even though we've waited long enough to get to this point. I know. This is not what I was expecting either. I forgot how little time it took to get done what you needed to do in the first 3-day cycle. So I didn't plan for it, and here we are, just free-rolling. I talked to you about random things. You listen/fast forward in the video, and, you know, things happen. It's actually kind of weird coming back to this. I haven't played this... God. I played this last in probably freshman year of college. And friend of the show, Nick, will remember that because I was going up to his room to play it. Because he had his N64 all set up and stuff. Also, he had a keyboard, so I could pretend to play the piano, too. So Nick was the coolest. I've actually only beaten this game twice. Once with everything, and once just, you know, whatever I got going through. But not all the masks, not all the pieces of heart. I've played the beginning of this game 6 or 7 times. I know a couple times I've gotten to about the second dungeon, where you fight Goat, and you get the Goron mask used heavily. Because I like that boss fight. Even though I think Zora Link is the coolest, and I will be singing his praises plenty later, I don't actually like the Great Bay Temple that much. So I know that's been a run killer a couple times, because I've not wanted to do it again. We, of course, will be here. I have no choice. I am bound by the laws of video. But apparently, I like the idea of this game, and I like my memories of it, but I don't know if I enjoy playing it in certain parts as much. But it has been quite some time now since the last time I even started it. It's uncanny to think that it's been 11 years since I've beaten it. It makes me feel a little bit depressed inside. So notice the music has faded. If we wanted to, we could have a quick peek up. Yeah. Yeah. It's, yeah. It's pretty close. Spotlights are still going out to show off the festival, but there's nobody who's going to be here for it. All we have here is that guy defiantly standing right in the middle of the town square. Even the builders have left. He sent them all home. They evacuated tonight. Nobody else is wandering around. The postman's nowhere to be seen. Anju and Cafe are all gone. Everything's gone. Just this guy, and I have to scroll down to see him. Even the dog left. The dog evacuated. The dog's like, nope. Nope, Audi 5000. So as we come to midnight, things change a bit. And because we're in the middle of the town, we'll actually get this scene. Where are we? We were supposed to be standing there. What happened? Are we a ghost? Is everyone a ghost? Notice we have an actual countdown timer. And this song is also way up there for one of the coolest in the game. I love that the bells are tolling. The moon, of course, we already saw, but is ginormous. It's actually feeling more than it was before. Before it was just sort of barely in the frame. Now it's even closer. I love this track. Now I'm not going to spend a lot of time listening to it because we've already wasted enough time waiting for this to happen, but... Such a cool atmospheric track. Oh. Don't stop us now. I'm up here. What's wrong with you? Don't waste any more time. Don't you see? We've wasted 30 minutes of this playthrough, Tattle. Come on. He does not seem to be worried about breaking it. Sis. Hey, come on. Hello. Listen. What is this? Swamp, mountain, ocean, canyon. Boom. Backhand that fairy. Yeah, it's not clear. Skull Kid does not care about friendship. Who's they? If it's something that can be stopped, then just try to stop it. Yeah. That's a fair point. Sad. Well, there's only one thing to do. Use the remaining 5 minutes that we have. And shoot bubbles, baby! Boom! And shatter. Oh, phew! Thank goodness the Ocarina of Time is made of tougher stuff than these. We're gonna go ahead and pick that up. Yeah. Oh, Princess Zelda, right. Oh, we're gonna play it. Suddenly, memories of Zelda come rushing back to you as time for Zelda's one and only appearance in this game. Despite being the eponymous character. Eponymous. Yeah, that's the whole 7-year thing coming back into play. Nope. Now, we already know this song from the first game, but they have to teach it to us, or in the off chance you happen to play this without playing Ocarina of Time, here's the Song of Time. It was important in the first game for jumping the 7-year gap. Now we needed to jump the 3-day gap. I'm breaking my own tradition here. Usually in games where you have to play a song, I like to get it wrong the first time. We're not going to do it on the Song of Time. We will later, though. I promise you. There's nothing better than being like, oh, here's the notes, and I'm telling them to you, and you play the first note, you just go, oh, I can't believe, how did I get that wrong? I'm so stupid. Oh. Well, that seems nice. Meanwhile, back to reality. Link's like, what the hell? Whoa, what? Skull Kid's just floating, because he knows that we're not a threat. The fairy does not understand the flute's power, and why should she? She's freaking out, and she's right to. We have a moon, we have a Skull Kid. Look at him. We can cower before him, he doesn't care. We can shoot a bubble at him. Wanna know how well that goes? Deflected. So let's do what we came here to do. Yes, the Ocarina of Time. Yes. Nope, that's not back. That's back. So when we use the Ocarina... Yeah, we are actually a whole brass section, it turns out. I had the wrong button. That's not the A button. I do like that each of the different horns kind of like pops out as you play that note. It's pretty neat. We'll be rocking out, playing random notes more later. I would love to. Normally this scene looks a lot cooler because you're dropping a lot more items, but all we had were Deku nuts. We had 0 rupees. We didn't have anything else yet. So you just saw 2 little Deku nuts going, whoa, being lost to the flow of time. Get wrecked again. So unfortunately, the Song of Time isn't quite good enough to send us back before all this happens and let us prevent it. It's a weird catch, but it's fine. We just asked for enough time to fix this. We didn't ask to stop it, so we got what we asked the goddess for. What just happened? Golly gee willikers. Was that damn dog again? And there's the moon, at a much more comfortable distance, at least relatively. What are you? Yeah, I'm the hero of time. You might have not wanted to pick a fight with me. I thought he was talking about Epona. No, I didn't forget. You won't shut up so I can go in there. Stupid fairies. Still better than Navi, though, so it's fine. Let's take care of that. Let's set the stage for the future so that next week we can be jumping into the meat and potatoes. Yes. And now he is shaking us to death. The Happy Mask Salesman is a bit of a creeper. He just goes over to this organ that's in here. We assume that he stole it from Ganondorf. Not to throw in too cheap of a plug, but I've actually played this on piano on our YouTube channel. I'll probably link to it in the description. I don't know why it's always been so funny to me over the years. I love the giant red axe. I know that's a big part of it. I love the dong. I also love that he's like considering. He's like, okay, I'm going to play the right note. I'm going to play the right note. I'm going to... And there's this dead stare. Hearts. The Song of Healing. Oh, God. Oh, what have you done to me? Oh, God. Whoa! This is one of my favorite parts of the game. I love this little moment that they share. Big angry Deku. And what's Link's response? Bye! See you later, bye! We had a fun time together, but you need to adios. What? Oh, I have such nice legs, too. Phew! Yes, it definitely will. I mean, I'm not really sure that you're giving it to me, per se. If anything, I'm just not giving it to you. It's mine. I suffered through this. This isn't your mask. Or is it, you son of a bitch? Different little holding up in the air theme for the masks, which is cool. I just like that you can see his face through it. That's a stupid little touch, but it's neat. Good framing. Oh boy. He wants the Majora's Mask back. I'm not really sure why he thinks this is going to work out. Like, we got the Ocarina back, had to panic and jump back in time. He's outside the flow of time a bit, so he should know about this. Link just stares at him like, wait, what? And he looks down, disappointed me. Now, the Happy Mask Salesman is smiling, but there are some times when he goes through some slight mood swings. They're really imperceptible unless you know what to look for. He is choking us to death. I love this pose. This incomprehensible, hands on his head, flailing around because he just cannot believe it. Oh. Well, guess it's time to roll the credits. We got the title in there. Well, if this item is so important, it's a good thing you lost it, you dumbass. I believe it. He has voodoo magic that changed my form, and he appears to be controlling the moon. Yeah. They were probably right to. He's composed himself. He's very sad. Oh, we're back to this now. We lost it. This is sort of asking. Again, the mood swings, not noticeable. You'll be fine. Can we go back to the thing where you acquired a mask that you know is evil? That had been sealed away, that you know had been sealed away? And then you lost it to the Skull Kid who can barely play the ocarina in the first game? That's what happened here? That's what happened here? Well, I mean, bitterness aside, it's time to go to work. We're going to step outside. We're going to glitch the hell out. Yes, it's also what's corrupted your old friend. Will you help me? Those words in red are important, and we're going to the swamp first, just like it's listed. What did he mean by the four who are there? We could finish the 3-day cycle and just ask him directly at the end and then jump back. Or we could guess at it. We have a sword back, though, so that's nice. Hey, dog. Revenge time. Get in the water. I think we showed him who was boss. So now that we have a sword back, we can do all sorts of things. We can leave. The guards will actually recognize that we're not a Deku kid, even though we are still a kid. More importantly, we can hit the statue, though. Boom. Yes. Now, we may not be using this all the time because it's an emulator, so we have save states, right? So we can avoid some of the clunkiness of this, but this first time, it's a pretty good cutting off point. We haven't done anything on day one, so going back to the start of day one means nothing. It's perfect. And so concludes the first week. I apologize for the pacing issue in the middle third there, kind of. I honestly thought it was going to take long to do those steps, even though I probably should have known better if I'd really thought about it. That's my mistake, and I have to live with that. Next week, we're going to be jumping right into actual content, because we have the Deku Mask, and we can do whatever we want to. The world's our oyster. Thank you for watching. We will see you next Monday.